Hello, I'm Martin Park. You can call me Coach. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about feed yourself like you would feed a child. Hypothetically, if you were given the job of being the responsible parent or carer of a couple of children who were, let's say, 6 and 10 years old, one a girl and one a boy, would you give them any of these things or allow them to access and use these things on their own as much as they wanted? Cigarettes, alcohol, caffeine, recreational drugs, heavily processed foods that contained little to no nutritional value and were high in junk calories and unnecessary fat, sugar, and salt? And what if you prepared highly nutritious foods for them on a daily basis, but they didn't want to eat them as they didn't like the taste or texture or look or smell or whatever other silly reason they had to tell you to get their own way? Would it be okay for them to just not eat those and instead eat whatever they wanted? Would it be okay for them to just sit around all day doing little to nothing? No running or jumping or climbing or playing, just sitting around all day moping. Would it be all right by you for them to do that? Would it be okay for them to stay up as late as they want, staring at a phone or computer or television screen, binge watching television shows, or playing computer games, or mindlessly scrolling through social media feeds? And then, even though they weren't getting enough sleep or quality rest, and they were tired and irritable all the time, they still wanted to continue doing this as they liked it. Would it be okay by you for them to keep doing that and live like that? And, hypothetically, once again, if you did let them do all of the above, and as much as they wanted, and whenever they wanted, and then they became sick and run down and overweight and depressed and miserable, would you honestly not know why they were feeling that way? Would it be a mystery to you as to why they were getting fatter and sicker and unhealthier by the day? Would you then take them to the doctors and tell the doctor that they had all these symptoms and that you didn't have any idea what to do about it? So could they please prescribe some medicines for you to give to them so hopefully all of their symptoms would go away and they would become healthy once again, and most importantly, without them having to make any lifestyle changes at all, as that would be way too difficult for you? Is that what you would do? And then, hypothetically, after a short while, when their symptoms hadn't really improved, would you go back to the doctor and try and get some new or different medicines, and perhaps also some other medicines that could counteract some of the side effects that they were getting from the existing medicines? Is that what you would do? Yes? No? So, let's have a quick recap. Hypothetically, you have been hired to be the carer of 2 children of 10 and 6. And because it was easier, you have allowed them to drink alcohol and smoke cigarettes and drink copious quantities of coffee and other caffeinated beverages and take whatever recreational drugs they want. Plus, you have stopped feeding them any nutritious foods because they don't like them, and instead they are living off heavily processed foods that contain little to no nutritional value and are high in junk calories and unnecessary fat, sugar, and salt, so they are heavily deficient in most micronutrients. Plus, they don't do any physical activity at all, and they spend most of their time sitting in front of screens of all sizes, and they sleep whenever they want and as little as possible. Sorry, I almost forgot. And they are getting more overweight by the day, and they are sick and miserable, and you haven't got a clue why. Well, that's great. All I can say to that is, I hope you aren't looking after yourself in the same way as this hypothetical person is with these children, and then wondering why you aren't functioning very well. Anyway, enough of this silliness. I thank you for watching, and I look forward to spending some time with you again. Bye for now.